Many Christians believe that angels are invisible and have no physical form. Others think that they appear as a bright light or even human beings with wings. But what do they actually look like? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out. We'll be looking at passages from the Bible to see exactly what it says about what angels look like. And remember, when the Bible describes something, it's not describing all angels. It's describing a specific type of angel or even just one angel. So what did angels actually look like? Let's take a look. Daniel 10, verses 5 to 6. Then I raised my head and looked, and there before me was a horn with its roots, and as it stood there, 4 corners were cut right across the top of it. Daniel here is describing an angel that appeared to him, and he compares this angel to a horn. The interesting thing about horns is that they usually come off of animals. In fact, if we go back to Daniel 8, verse 5, we see another horn here. And it says that this one had 2 horns. So these angelic beings seem to appear as some sort of animalistic figure. Perhaps, more specifically, some sort of goat-like figure? Because we know in the Bible that goats often had horns. Ezekiel 1, verse 4. And he said, "Son of man, can you stand by this?" As I looked at the living creatures, there were wheels in the middle of them. And these 4 had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and the soles of their feet were like the sole of a calf's foot. And they sparkled like burnished bronze under their wings. Here we see Ezekiel describing an angelic being that has 4 faces and 4 wings. These beings also have 4 legs, and the soles of their feet were like the sole of a calf's foot. So once again, we see a connection between these angels and animals, specifically the calf or bull. Ezekiel 10, verses 2 to 3. Then they spread their wings and flew upward from above my head. And as they went, they made a noise like this: wings of a flying creature, wings of a flying insect, wings of a bird. They lifted up their feet like a king's feet and walked on the wall, each one without turning. And they did not have to lift their feet as they walked. Here we see the same types of beings from the previous passage, but this time they're described as having wings like a flying creature, a flying insect, and a bird. They are also described as having 4 legs, which we already mentioned. But it is worth mentioning again that these 4 legs were able to walk on a wall without falling or turning over. This suggests that these angels were very strong and stable, almost as though they were gigantic. Ezekiel 40, verse 2. Then he brought me to a high place overlooking the north side of the temple, and there the angel that had been speaking with me was spread out his wings and had 4 faces. Once again, we see an angel with 4 wings, but this time it also has 4 faces. In fact, the Bible describes these 4 faces quite a bit, saying that 2 faces had human likenesses and the other 2 had lion likenesses. And the first of these 2 lions seemed to have an ox head, and the second lion seemed to have a human head. So yes, these beings all seem to have a humanoid face, but they also seem to have the face of an ox and a lion. Some people might say that these passages are referring to demons instead of angels. But we need to remember that the term angel simply means messenger. And it's important to note that the term angel isn't used very much in the Old Testament. In fact, the word angel is only found 70 times throughout the entire Old Testament. On the other hand, the word demon is never found in the Old Testament. This is interesting because the word demon comes from the same root as the word demon. Both words come from the Hebrew word dev, meaning to be poor or to be cut off. So really, the word demon should be translated as demon or demons. And we know from Jesus that demons can possess people, but angels cannot. In fact, the Bible clearly states that angels don't possess people, but rather they deliver people from demonic oppression. So we can't base these descriptions off of demons instead of angels. So what did angels actually look like? Well, based on these passages, it seems that angels could take on different forms. For example, sometimes they looked like some sort of horned animal, while other times they looked like some sort of winged creature with 4 legs. Then, of course, we have Ezekiel's visions of these angelic beings with 4 faces and 4 wings. Each of these visions might describe a different type of angel, or they might describe the same angel from different angles. But what does this mean for us today? Should we expect angels to appear in the same way today? Well, let's take a look at another passage. Acts chapter 10, verse 3. He then described in detail how he had seen an angel in his house who said to him, "Send men to Joppa and bring back Simon Peter, whose house silver hath. In this passage, we see that Cornelius saw an angel in his house. But let's go back a few verses to see how this angel appeared. Acts chapter 10 verses 3-4. About 6 days later he said to his household, "Prepare yourselves, for 3 days from now we will eat no meat or drink no wine, and we will not eat anything unclean or vile." His household began to do this. He himself, however, continued praying and imploring God earnestly. Notice here that it says that Cornelius prepared himself for 3 days by eating no meat or drinking any wine. He also said that he wouldn't eat anything unclean or vile. Why would he do this? Well, it's because he expected a visit from an angel, and so he knew that he needed to prepare himself to be in the presence of an angel. Now, notice that this angel didn't appear to Cornelius until after he had spent 3 days preparing himself. What's interesting here is that the Bible doesn't say that he saw a vision or a dream of an angel. Instead, it says that the angel physically appeared in his home. This suggests that angels can still physically appear today. Acts 12, verses 7. But an angel of the Lord appeared to him, and when he opened the prison doors, he said, "Get up, Peter." In this passage, an angel physically appeared and opened the prison doors for Peter. We see here that this angel didn't open the doors supernaturally. Instead, he physically interacted with the world around him. He walked into the prison and opened the doors. This shows that angels can interact with our physical world. In fact, Hebrews 1:14 says that angels are ministering spirits sent to minister for those who will inherit salvation. If angels can interact with our physical world, then they can also change their appearance to interact with us in our physical body. So, what does this mean for us today? Well, I believe that when an angel appears to us, they'll appear in a way that we can understand. For example, if someone was expecting an angel to appear to them, I believe that they could appear in the form of a bright light. Now, this might scare some people, but angels are messengers of God, and their job is to bring good news. So I believe that when an angel appears, their appearance won't be frightening, but rather their appearance will be full of peace. If you've ever experienced the presence of an angel, I would love to hear your story. Please comment it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And remember, God loves you.